How do you feel walking in a beautiful home, really neat, and suddenly spotting this unpleasant guest doing their show somewhere in a corner or in another place unexpectedly? I really don't know how you feel about cockroaches in a home, but yes, it's a reality in our homes, and I think as of today, we really have a subject to talk about. Welcome back to my channel. If you're spotting here for the very first time, my name is Mary, and I celebrate you, I salute you, I welcome you. I don't take you for granted. I really appreciate your precious time that you're gonna use watching my video. And for those who have been watching my videos, I really appreciate you, I celebrate you, and I thank you for your time. You're giving me a chance to grow on YouTube. With that said, let's dive on the subject of the day. I've been really welcomed in a beautiful home, and I was very comfortably sitting on that very beautiful leather couch. It was so creamy with a beautiful light color. And suddenly, there are these unpleasant creatures crawling all around in the lounge. And I was, wow, how really this is possible? Because you can see the house is really clean, beautiful. And I came to remember that this is really a reality in our homes most of the times. Although we do our best to keep our homes clean, there is these really unpleasant creatures that are very stubborn most of the times. But still, there is a way to deal with them, and that's what I want to share with you. Some tips on how to deal with these cockroaches in our homes. And first of all, I'm gonna remind us, guys, please, let's keep our house all the times with our trash disposed on an evening basis. Let's say every evening when you're done with the kitchen, the cooking, the eating, washing the dishes, it's really, it can help really to dispose all the trash outside instead of keeping them in the kitchen, because some of us keep them for days, 2 days, 3 days, and really doesn't help with these creatures, because they feed on every single thing that we leave in the kitchen, like some drops of soups, oils all around the kitchen. They feed on them, and they give them the right to enjoy being in our homes. You know, the warm temperature in the kitchen and the moisture makes it very easy for them to enjoy life there. And they have those places where they really like to hide. And most of them, you're gonna find them in our stoves, in the oven most of the times, the microwave, even the toaster. Can you imagine? They are everywhere. But I came to notice that most of the time they hide they really like to hide in the oven, because most of the time when we roast our meats there, our fish, sometimes we forget to clean up. Like we can do it 2-3 times without cleaning it up, and by the time goes, those oils all around become like a little bit sticky, and really it gives these animals a a reason to hide there because they are fed. They can feast on those oils all over there, and they are very comfortable there. Another place they like to hide, they like to hide really in dark places, and that can be under our counters, on the pipes in the kitchen. They really like those places also because most of the time they are dark and moisture is there, so they enjoy being there. And for that also, maybe we could be advised to keep our foods like grains or our spaghetti or pet foods in those airtight containers. So and make sure we wipe our under counters most of the times for them not to get food. You know, the most of the time they hide there because they are fed. If they can starve, they don't have food to eat, surely they run away. And I think we should really consider to keep our counter and other counters clean. The stove, when we are cooking, you know, when we are frying our food, it happens that oils are all over the place when we are frying food. And it's really advisable to clean up, to wipe those oils. Meanwhile, when we are frying, it's just a matter of like taking that sponge with a little bit of soap and wipe that oil, because when we don't wipe it with soap, we're gonna just pass those small tissue or anything else in the kitchen. The oil is like we are keeping it on the stove, and those oils, the smell of the soup, the taste of our spices makes it very easy for them to enjoy being in our kitchen. But these animals are so inviting that how you really don't predict them. Once they are in a home, they can invite any place, because in some homes you will find them in the bathrooms. You can see them doing the ups and downs on the walls, and even in our couches. Can you imagine cockroaches in the couches? And the worst thing is that in those couches, they can lay their eggs there and be there for a very long time because they are so comfortable there. And this bring the other tip of like, let's keep our couches clean. When we eat, we enjoy our popcorn or any other snacks when we are watching our movies. You know how that time is very enjoyable, exactly when it's cold like this, enjoying your popcorn, you're very warm there. Please remember to vacuum the couches, to clean up all those crumbs on the couch, and also to vacuum the house on a regular basis, to mop the house, for these things not really having their good life in our homes. And you know what, there is another aspect of these animals that is really unknown to most of us, is that you know, these cockroaches, they carry some pathogens that can bring sicknesses to us as human beings. You know, can you imagine being sick just because you share your home with cockroaches? I'm not sure how really you can be feeling about that. But I think we can really deal with these animals without spending a lot of energies or these products, because most of the times we use these products from the shops, these powders here and there, but a few days later they are there again. I think it's easier to take really care of the house, to keep exactly our kitchen as neat as possible, for them not to have a reason to be in our home. I think this can help to take them away from us, because as long as they don't have they don't get food, they are not fed, why should them stay in our homes? if you really think you have other tips to share with us, you can share them in the comment section. But also, these animal, they don't like some strong scents like lavender, like these mints, and like they hate also the baking soda. Yes, we also can use baking soda on a regular basis to clean up our counters and under counters, and it can help us really to get rid of these animals, because those strong scents also, they don't like them. They can run away, so we can just plant them in the kitchen like decoration. It's gonna look very nice, but meanwhile, you know why you are keeping them in a specific place. Yes, that's what I wanted to share with you. I hope you really enjoy this video, and if it's so, kindly subscribe, kindly share the video, and like and comment to allow me to grow up on YouTube. I thank you. God bless you. Bye.